What's up, man? Hello. Die! It's time to end this now. The finale.
Yeah! Under the max level, yes. I'm leveling up the other characters. Slow. I'm also trying to grind for the items. But the items are random drops, so just have to keep playing a lot. You can't really control it. You can play on the harder difficulties and get a higher chance, but you can't choose what drops. It's a good game. I think it's worth $25. He's got to be in the grind set, that's all, because finishing this once only takes like an hour. Not even that when you're leveled up. It's a game meant for repeated playthroughs, so if you're the kind of person that likes arcade games, but usually just hops off after one playthrough, and then definitely wait for a sale. But if you can stomach playing the game over and over again and getting upgrades and leveling up characters, there's a lot to do. Yeah, this game is very it's an honorary arcade beat 'em up, meaning it's meant to be play it over and over again. It's definitely not worth 25 bucks if you're only gonna play it once. The best thing is that they got rid of the maze. This level had a really bad maze that went against the arcade design and was the stupidest thing. They got rid of it. This is the second hardest difficulty, and the maze doesn't... There's no maze anymore. It's always the worst part about this game. Anybody who's played this game before would tell you the same thing. They got rid of that in this this remaster. They call it a remake, but it's the same damn game. It's the same game built in a different engine for some reason. It's the same game though, but the changes they made are really good and made it way more replayable. So I think it's worth the money. Somebody who's bought this game like 4 times. Probably not seeing a lot of people do the advanced stuff in this because they haven't played it before, but I've been playing this since the original version. I finally listened to the feedback. I told them to get rid of the garbage maze, and they did. Now it's just point A to point B, kill stuff, level up. There's no gimmicks. The way it should have been 10 years ago. This is like one of the best tracks in the game, but it was tied to the worst level. Now it's a good track on a good level. No more maze.
Here it comes! I'm over here! Diving eagle! Can't see her!
Huh? Oh yeah, okay.
I hope you provide some amusement.
Time to end this now.
Hello, how you doing?
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. X-Men vs. Street Fighter.
Ready. Fight! Air combo! Air combo! Air combo!
The older version. The good one. This is the one I grew up with. The most busted one.
Air combo!
Yeah.
Good! Yes! Air combo! Air combo!
Yeah, they fixed like every problem with this collection. They gave us version 1, version 2 back for this, and then they fixed the Juggernaut glitch. Those were like the main things that they needed. They needed to change to have it be more like the actual arcade experience. I don't think a lot of arcades really had version 3, just because this was an immensely popular game. It was making bags and bags of money, so I don't think a lot of arcade owners really cared to update, even though, even back then, in the mid-90s, the Infinites were getting around, people were doing them, but you gotta remember, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter was like 9 months later. It was only like 9 months later, so there just wasn't really much of an incentive to upgrade. Version 3 was basically just played on the Saturn version, which was the only home port before this that was worth playing. The PS1 version, as you all know, was trash. I mean, if you had like no other way to play it, it was decent, but it was a neutered version of the game. Also, competitively on Fightcade, they play like version 1 and version 2. They do not play version 3, so and when they put this out, everybody that, you know, knows how to play this game like I do, didn't want to play it because it was version 3, and that was the least popular version. There's a number of reasons for that. The first is there wasn't really an accessible home port before this. Most people played in the arcades, or they played on the emulator. The emulator was version 1 or version 2, if I remember correctly. Actually, I was version 1. When the ROM got dumped on the internet in 2000, it was version 1, so most people learned how to play off that. But they fixed that. Also, the Juggernaut glitch was not in Marvel 2, which was... People thought it was a balance change. I'm like, why would you take that out? That was one of the things that made the lower tier characters viable. They fixed that too. They fixed pretty much all the complaints. I mean, those were the main ones. Only version 3 of this, and then no Juggernaut glitch. But they brought them both back. So I'm happy. Juggernaut glitch was the best. Power up, tag out, and then have him do his punch and he takes off like half their health. So more characters were viable because of him. I was gonna say, like, that's a very weird balance change to make, because it wasn't really something you did with the top tiers. It was more to make worse characters more viable. But I guess they just didn't port it over properly or something, because they put it back in. But yeah, that was a whole fiasco. People were going to the events, and they couldn't do the Juggernaut glitch. Yeah, I would be pissed too. That's like getting rid of Tron projectile.
Air combo.
Yeah.
Marvelous.
How many meters is that build? How many meters is that build if you do that? Let me put it back on one bar. Let's burn all the. How much meters is that build? Probably builds like at least a bar. Curious.
Marvelous.
Yeah, builds like a bar and a half.
Ready.
Ready.
Fight.
Yeah. 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 Power drink.
Marvelous.
Good night, sugar.
Marvelous.
Yeah.
can do his infinite off of super. Combos off of super. You can also do the dive kick. It's very versatile in this game. He's been broken in every game he's been in. Him and Zero have the best track record for being busted. Zero has never once been a bad character in any fighting game he's been in. I think Wolverine is more interesting because they kept trying to nerf him, but he still managed to be busted every game he's been in. Even the game after this, which is... I can show that right now. The game after this, which is like the Smash Brothers Brawl of the series. They tried to take out a lot of the stuff that sweaty players were doing. He still managed to make him broken. He's still broken in this game. He's easier to play. They made him easier to play. I don't really know a lot of infinites in this game. It's the one I played the least. Had the shortest lifespan. Also, if you notice, this game has no new sprites at all. If you look at this roster, there's not one new sprites. They're all recycled. I feel like this one had the lowest production values. This and Marvel 2 are like the top two and lowest production values of the Versus series. There are no new sprites in this game. I mean, I guess if you count Bison, but he's not a new sprite. There are no new Marvel characters in this game at all. They're all from previous games. But looking back, they definitely cut corners on this one. But then people didn't like this game anyway because they took all the fun stuff out. Tried to nerf the game too much. But Wolverine is still OP. Look at this. Look at the bar. Couple super jumps, you have full bar. You can also move around like this. Super jump strong builds like 40% of a bar every time you do it. You build bar while you're doing this too. Yeah, this is I think this is the worst Marvel game. It's the worst. Worst Marvel game is this one. There's no new characters, Alfie. There's not one new character. There's not one new character. The best thing about it is the music. I like a lot of the themes in this game. They used like very few remixes. They gave everybody a new theme. The soundtrack is worth listening to. The game itself is pretty boring, to be honest. I don't know too many infinites in this game. It's the only one I don't know infinites in.
Marvel vs. Capcom, Clash of Superheroes.
So in this game for new sprites, we had Jin, we had Mega Man, Captain Commando is new, Venom. Let's see here. Roll is a new sprite. Ironically, she's a secret character, but so there's 5 new sprites in this game. So a third of the roster is new sprites. So the production values of this game are way higher. Also, this game was popular for a lot longer. But yeah, you look at the new sprite roster. Actually, no, I forgot about him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So over a third of the roster is new sprites. They made quite a few new ones. War Machine doesn't count. He's a sprite edit, recolor. Yeah, they did. They listened to the feedback. We wanted new characters, and they gave us pretty good roster. Ryu's really cool in this game. Chun is busted. Strider is OP. Jin kind of sucks actually, but he's one of the coolest characters. His sprite is awesome. Venom. Got Carnage up here, who's busted. One of the best characters in the game. But yeah. And Marvel vs. Street Fighter pales in comparison. Well, yeah, there was some problem with using Iron Man at the time, wasn't there? Like they couldn't use Iron Man for some reason. I don't remember why. It's been too long. Well, yeah, nobody played MSHSF. That game came and went really quick. A lot of people went back to XVSF. Or they came back when Marvel 1 came out. Marvel 2 was like the most popular, but I think visually that game is the worst looking one. They like really bit crushed the sprites and they got rid of a ton of the animation frames. The game actually looks very ugly. The sprites all look much worse in that game. They also animate much worse too. The oldest games in that series have the most animation frames and the best sprites. But when they made Marvel 2, I guess they had to make some sacrifices to get it to run on the Naomi. So the sprites actually looked a lot worse. The animation got completely gutted. Actually, kind of similar to the PS1 versions of those games, actually, which were very cut down, and you could tell that there was a difference. Well, the 3D backgrounds didn't help either. They didn't do pixel art backgrounds for that game. That just made the sprites look worse. But even if they had done pixel art backgrounds, the animation got gutted. I'm not sure how much of a difference it would have made, to be honest. But yeah. The farther back you go, the better the animation quality is. Alright, let's try the new Overrider update. It got a major update. Let me pull this up. Looks like they made the game a lot easier. I guess nobody could finish it. Which, hey, I respect that. Well, the sprites actually also look far more pixelated in Marvel 2. They look far more pixelated in the games they're from. No, it was 6 years of sprites. From 94 to 2000. 6 years. Yeah, Marvel vs. Street Fighter has like almost no new assets. Almost no new assets. They got a lot of flack for asset reuse in that game already, but in that game it was the worst. It was definitely the worst in that game. Basically are no new assets. It's like RGG games, like they recycle so much, and like 30 to 40% of the game is new. That's the thing, though. There was nothing new in Marvel vs. Street Fighter. There was nothing new. It was worse than any recycling that RGG does. The most new thing was the music in the backgrounds. That's why it wasn't very popular. They recycled as much as they could from Alpha 2. At least with Marvel 2, the recycling was obviously really crazy in that game too, but they took a lot of sprites they hadn't put in the games before, like Psylocke and stuff. Silver Samurai came back, Iceman, Rogue as well. Well, they could tell the reason why they didn't bring back Rogue. They didn't want to make power drain abilities for her. That's why when she's in Marvel 2, she just has generic power-ups. They didn't want to make 55 different powers. That was the biggest reason why she never came back. Even as a kid, it was obvious. Yeah, we're not doing that. Alfie, what arcades did you frequent? I think there is a very high chance I've seen you in person, but it would have been like over 10 years ago. 'Cause you mentioned Nickel City. If you're talking about the one at that was right next to El Pollo Loco, I definitely have seen you then. I went there a lot, early 2000s. Played a lot of Spawn. They had like pretty much all the Capcom games there because it was Capcom funded. Alright, I am going to take a break and grab a snack, take my meds. I'll be back for PGR homework, but that's in like an hour. So I'll see you guys then. Come back and we'll do some, we'll probably do my Zenless Zone Zero roguelike mode and then PGR homework. And then we'll see if I feel like doing anything else. Kind of killing time until next week. Next week is mega stacked. And then let me go ahead and show for anyone who's watching. Let me see here. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, Towerborn The only wipe, and the major update is in like a week. So I'm gonna be playing this a lot. Because I did really like this game, but you know they're very transparent about wiping, so it's kind of like, you know, play it for a while, see if you like it, get the hang of the game, but don't invest like 800 hours into it. Which is not what I did. I did about 20 hours, probably a little bit more than that actually, probably a little bit more than what it says. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and they're gonna have this Kitsune event. His costumes look pretty cool. You can cosplay as Kamen Rider Geats. There you go. Also, you can see here. There it is. Yeah, April 30th is the Astral Ascent update, and also the new DLC. It's one of the most underrated roguelikes on the market right now. I actually think it is like top 3. Like this, Entropy Effects, or like top 3, top 2 for me. Also, I don't know when the update for this is supposed to be, but it's supposed to be in May. I just stopped playing it because I ran out of stuff to do. And their idea of keeping people occupied is just giving the enemies more stats. Supposedly, if you look here, not just increasing the numbers, which is good, but obviously there's going to be a lot of that still. You kind of have to, with letting you carry over your builds between runs. There has to be some kind of stat bloat, but it's interesting that it's going to be more than that. I really like this game. I played it for almost 60 hours. I probably streamed it more than anyone else. But I just ran out of things to do. This is supposed to be in May. Yeah, this says May. Probably May 31st, 11:59 a.m. or p.m. Yeah, a lot of the existing games I played a lot last year are getting major updates. So we're going to have to do some Astral Ascent derusting. I might actually do that tonight when I come back and do some derust runs on that, because I want to put up some videos of that. I think it might actually get some decent traction. I only paid like $10 for the game, so if I can get those $10 back, hey, I'm happy with that. So you're going to be able to optimize your equipment more. There's going to be more legendaries. New character, Hunter. I already like both of the other characters, so hopefully she's fun to play. There's going to be a new tier of gear. Yeah, so there is still stat bloat, but not that much. Seems like it's going to be pretty manageable. A new mythic tier of gear. Other than that, what else is going on? Supposed to be a Kazan DLC next month. That's right, I forgot. There's one more major thing happening this week. This week there's the Warriors Abyss update with the new mode is coming on like Thursday. So I think I'm just going to have to do a roguelike derust stream. We'll do this and Astral Ascend, because those are both getting updates in the next week. And this update seems like it's going to be pretty interesting. It's actually going to give you, I guess, like some kind of post-run mode, where I guess we can get like permanent like stat progression and stuff, which I think is pretty interesting, because the meta progression in this game was very boring. Didn't really keep you playing much, so we'll find out about that. It's supposed to be on the 25th, so it'll be the 24th my time, usually around 6 to 7. So I'll probably schedule that day off, and we'll check that out. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I'll come back a little bit later tonight, and we'll probably do some of this derust and some of the homework, the gotcha homework as well. See you later, everybody. Good night.